Welcome to our paper, The Art of Timing, Effects of AR Guidance Timing on Speed Control. To give some background information, typically within motion activities, users have to move their hand at a specific speed according to the required activity at hand. Examples of such motion activities include welding, caulking, gluing, and spray painting. Within our paper, we test how instructions at different timings contribute to letting users perform a target speed correctly. We conduct these tests within a welding use case that generates voxels to simulate the welding bead. Our setup consists of a Vario XR3 for simulation, a real welding torch as interactor, and a metal workpiece as the target activity. For the first time, users can try welding without guidance to get used to how the simulation works. We study both the effects of live instruction timings and past instruction timings within our research. Let's take a look at the live instruction timings, where we test 4 different timings of instructions. The first timing we test is called prior, which shows an example of the speed before the activity. After the example is finished, a timer will count down to indicate when they should start welding. Participants will receive questions after every line and can answer them using the welding torch. After the practice line of 5 cm per second, every participant receives a random order of 4 target speeds: 2 cm per second, 4 cm per second, 6 cm per second, and 8 cm per second. The second timing we test is providing the instruction during the activity itself. The third timing we test is providing the instruction both before the activity and during the activity to inform them twice. Finally, for the last timing instruction, we combine the 2 timings where the instruction already moves at the correct speed beforehand. All the target speeds of 2, 4, 6, and 8 cm per second look as follows. Within our analysis, we primarily looked at the difference between the tool and the target speed during the activity. We also looked when the target speed was first acquired, how much overshoot was present, and what the displacement of the tool was. Our results found that the merge instruction was most efficient to achieve the correct target speed faster and with less overshoot. Meanwhile, the prior instruction performed worse, where a lot of users were not able to replicate the correct target speed. For the past instruction timings, we studied 4 timings before the activity to see how much information users can retain during the activity. The first instruction, prior hold, will tell the user where to move the welding torch to and moves when the researcher tells it to move. To force participants to not move with the instruction, the visualization resets whenever they try to move when it is active. The instruction shows the speed on the surface, and then the user needs to copy it solely based on visual information. For every line, users need to guess the speed of the instruction, which was already given for this training line. They also need to guess the welding speed, and whether they could stay on the line before moving to the next line to weld. For every new visualization, they conduct 5 cm per second, 2 cm per second, and 8 cm per second as training lines. During the study, they receive all speeds between 2 and 8 cm per second in a random order and with a sure different order for every visualization. The second instruction we compare is prior copy, where users need to copy the speed during instruction and then copy it again. All instructions are manually triggered by the researcher, who also counts down the time before the instruction starts moving. In the third instruction, merge hold, users once again need to align the torch and the instruction will move at the correct speed from the left. The orb will always disappear right before the surface, and moving the torch before it finishes will make it reset. In the final instruction, merge copy, users are moving with the instruction at the correct speed and can then retain that speed. Within our results, we found that none of the visualizations caused users to conduct all the speeds properly. However, the best results were achieved with the prior copy condition, both in terms of speed execution and guessing the correct speed. For more details, take a look at our paper. Thank you for watching.